first con, obviously, is they want to tax this, and they're going to.
All right, folks, here is another Gristle Crüe call. This one is special. We got Matt Sorensen on. Matt is he's going to tell us a little bit about himself, but we asked him to come on and talk about taxes and crypto. That's an expertise that he's got. So Matt, welcome to the Crüe call, and super psyched to get some info out of you.
Yeah, thanks, Nick, for having me. Appreciate it. If you look at this diagram here, if you're doing crypto, there's kind of two different worlds you're going to fall into. So when you're getting paid in crypto, that's income, and you're now a sole proprietor.
I had been hoping that we were getting paid in like dreams.
Right. This is a really important point. What's the IRS doing right now? On your tax return, on your 1040 return, even before you put down your W-2, the IRS wants to know if you bought or sold exchange crypto. The first con, obviously, is they want to tax this, and they're going to. In order for crypto to stay, it's going to get taxed.
Pretty much everyone on this call is on, at least on the mining side.
Yep.
We've all got Helium miners. We're all mining Helium. I guess the first question, is it reasonable to say, like, I'm just going to stay a sole prop and sole proprietor? I'm not going to worry about any of this entity stuff. Like, is it reasonable to do that? Or is that batshit crazy?
It depends. Like,
okay.
Any good lawyer answers, it depends. It really depends on how much income you're making. And the reason you want to use an S corporation is if you see the S corporation, you pay yourself in two ways. When you pay yourself from an S corp, you take a salary and you take a profit, or sometimes called net income, as you see on the diagram. Don't stress yet. Just know you're going to have some tax on the net income there.
Yep.
You got to get in good record keeping. Make sure you're tracking all your business expenses. That's one of the awesome things about, you're in business. You have a business. Like, all this stuff you can write off now that you never got to write off if you had a day job.
Yep.
Like home office, cell phone, laptop, auto, travel, all this stuff that you're doing to learn and improve yourself in your business. This is not a write-off. So Roth IRA accounts in particular there's no tax on the money you make. Now, I can't just pull all the gains out whenever the heck I want. You have to wait until you're 59 and a half to pull money out of your retirement account. So it's a long-term wealth building thing, but you can use it for crypto.
How do people find you for more info?
So there's two different things I'm doing. We have our law firm, KQS Lawyers. We have 15 other lawyers, all of them familiar on crypto in particular. And then directed IRA, if you want to use a retirement account, that's directedira.com. We have a whole webinar on doing crypto with an IRA. Remember the Crypto Tax Summit. If you're making money on crypto, and I can just tell from a lot of the questions here, you guys had to grapple with a lot of the issues out there. You'll learn so much in that summit that could really help you save money in taxes.
Let's say we got someone with two different paths. One path where they're going to do what I was doing. It's like, I'll just put my head in the sand and I'll make more money. And that's how I'll pay my taxes. And then the other path is like, hey, I'm going to be super smart on this. And maybe it takes me 30 or 40 hours to get there. But after that point, I will be as tax advantaged, or however you say it, as possible. What do you think the difference is for someone making, say, 100,000 worth of crypto a year?
If you're making 100,000 or more, we're talking tens of thousands of dollars by doing it the smart way.
Hey, I'm Nick Hawks with Gristle King, and what you just watched was part of a Gristle Crüe call. The Gristle Crüe meets once a week on Zoom. Sometimes we have experts like Matt Sorensen. Sometimes it's just us talking about what's going on in Helium, what the latest updates are, things that we've found. And we've got folks who have 200 hotspots. We have people who just got their very first hotspots. We got off-gridders, on-gridders, all kinds of folks. And a lot of times we have experts come in and present to us about what they know about in the Helium space. Whatever it is, the point of being a part of the Gristle Crüe is to be a part of a community of positive, enthusiastic, knowledgeable people willing to learn, willing to grow, willing to benefit from the Helium network. I would love to invite you to join. Cruise on over to gristleking.com and look for the Gristle Crüe tab. It's a monthly program. You can drop out at any time if you want. If you're negative, I will kick you out and refund your money. But if you're positive, you're going to get a ton of information from being part of it. And like I said, I'd love to have you be a part of the community. Come on over, check it out at gristleking.com. Rock on.